My name is Lisa Gashi. I am originally from Kosovo. I'm a graduate of UWC Costa Rica of 2009. So I grew up during the War of Kosovo. So I was a refugee myself throughout the journey of, the struggle for independence for Kosovo. I was the first person from my family to leave to go abroad. When I share stories with friends, but also know a lot of friends in Ukraine, it feels so close to home. But I remember when I was selected to Costa Rica, there was a lot of excitement. Yet there was many questions from my family. But I was very committed to join UWC. So I was at that time, even though I was 16 years old, I was like, "Look, guys, whatever you want to say, it's fine. But I've decided to go." At UWC Costa Rica, I was a very active student, or I think I was a very active student. I was very vocal about the history of my country, the people. We got to share a lot of perspectives from multiple ends of the folks in the region. Upon finishing UWC Costa Rica, I came back to Kosovo and established the first national committee in Kosovo. And now it is a growing national committee. It has a big number of return students that come back to do it. I ran the committee for 10 years and left it on to the young generation of leaders out there. And then from there, I graduated at Warburg College with a bachelor's in international relations, political science, Spanish language and literature. Somehow magically, I ended up finishing my bachelor's in Iowa. From there, I moved back to Kosovo for a very small period. We're talking 8 months, where I launched an initiative called KosovoDiaspora.org. It was an initiative and a digital diplomacy end that aimed to showcase Kosovo to the world and reconnect Kosovars with Kosovo. Finished my master's in Arizona in 2016, came back, continued to spearhead this movement of engaging diaspora community in their homeland to spark positive political changes in the country by simply getting a chance to vote. When I started my work with Germin, there was around 10,000 voters from diaspora, and there was mainly Serbian minority that would vote. There was very little Albanian diaspora people that were voting. So fast forward, actually, in 2020 election, diaspora votes had risen up to 200,000. And I've always said to the people in Kosovo and across the country that if diaspora gets a chance to vote and to be active, then we can change the government overnight.
It's a landslide victory.
And so as a result of my work and what I've done with Germin, but also my active engagement of diaspora community, the current Prime Minister has invited me to be part of his team. And so in 2021, February 14, on a landslide victory. For the first time since Kosovo's independence, Kosovo actually got in place a government that has over 50% of majority of votes, a stable government that could potentially drive reforms that are much needed for our citizens. I've reached to a point where I'm in a position where I can make a difference, and I'm trying to live every day my mission, but also to live that vision of UWC of providing change makers across the world, but also addressing the challenges, which there are many more, now than we used to have in the past, but also sometimes history has a tendency to repeat itself. And so ensuring that we've learned the lessons from the past in order for us to move forward.